Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your meditation reading that's focusing on the new moon in Taurus of last week. I want you to have a little more information about the impact that it's having on you following the solar eclipse in April and the lunar eclipse in March. So this past week's new moon in Taurus is carrying a lot of cosmic energy for you. I'm doing personal readings, and the information for that you can find in the description box below. I am still giving away free readings on or about the first of each month, and I get those winners from the comment section and the donations previously received. So thank you all for that. I particularly feel supported by your presence here now. So thank you in advance. Aquarius, let's get started with your overall energy. And we have here the King of Cups. This is one of the few cards that's unmarked in this deck. So I have often read this as the Queen of Cups. However, I'm pretty sure that this is the King of Cups in this one of many Egyptian decks. And this is really describing your emotional maturity. In many ways, this is describing you as a leader. And there's been a lot of leadership energy coming out for those of you that I'm reading for. You are able to see the strengths in others and to cultivate those. This is the definition of a true leader that empowers those that work with and for this individual, you, as understanding that that's what creates real leadership. Real leadership symbolizes the coming together of a collective will. And you, through your vast experience, your ability to balance your emotions in any setting, to be calm, to step back, to allow others to share their requests for help, to ask for help and not feel penalized, that you are growing through your own emotional challenges. You're seeing the lessons that others are learning as a result of the lessons you've learned. It's a beautiful card of being at peace, being serene about who you are. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the 7 of Cups is describing a range of options that are available to you. There are many offers perhaps being made. You are aware that these offers, in many cases, don't address your life's purpose, your goal, your target. They are a description of perhaps, or speak to projections of superficial things you might like to have. They're not all beneficial things, you're aware of that. Many of the things you want, you know you don't need or will not serve you. However, the confusion of these offers may be distracting you from what you know is best for you. I'm inclined to believe that you are of the sort who recognizes that these distractions, these offers, are more like a test of your true path, your direction. As you are consolidated around your destiny, you are being tested as many people see your power and empowerment and want you to be a part of what they want to do. In the 1st house, this is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is really about your ability to stay curious, to challenge your own assumptions. And that is what is working hand in hand with the King of Cups, in which you are no longer describing your capacity in terms of the things you would like. You're describing your empowerment according to the things that are authentic to you, your authentic desires, your potential. You're grabbing that potential, you're honoring that, you're respecting that, and you are open to decisions and new ways of understanding your experiences by challenging those. You're particularly valuable as a negotiator, as a facilitator of discussion, of new thought. You're pursuing actively the truth that is most relevant to your project and to the needs of others. In the fourth house, the house of your family, your soul, your personal history, we have another 7. And this is interesting because they form an opposition. So being on your path is in part the result of your addressing all the doubts that have come as the result of others' input into your ideas, their judgments or evaluations, their criticisms of your ideas, and your self-sabotage as the result of internalizing those doubts. You're not doing that anymore. You're not blocking those doubts. It doesn't mean that you occasionally fall prey to old stories about yourself, things others said rather unkindly about you. But you are understanding, in fact, now that many of the people that oppose you, that resist your ideas, are simply the kinds of people that are attracted to successful people, that are resentful of successful people. And these are the haters that you understand are a part of the process. You are listening to the input, you're taking it seriously, and you're choosing your battles. You know that these people will be with you along the way of your success, but you do know that you're on the path of your destiny, your success. In the 7th house, the house of significant others, the Queen of Wands is showing you to be full of confidence, full of passion. Your way of meeting, connecting to partners, allies, spouses, a vision or goal is coming directly from your heart. It's coming directly from the wisdom you've gained of your experiences. You don't question that. Instead, you allow your passion to lead in the direction of your goals. You allow your partners to participate equally in whatever goals you have set for yourself, for your team, for your project. And you allow the strength of your passion to attract the resources that you need. And clearly you're attracting lots of offers of help, of inclusion, of opportunities, and you're able to negotiate those through this ability to stay in communication and conversation with others, always pursuing a truth that you're not always sure of what it is until you've worked through the situation. So I see you as a supreme negotiator. I'm going to pull a soul's journey, Aquarius. If you're liking this video, if it's resonating for you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate all of you that are new and familiar. So I pulled the Courage card. I find the inner strength to face fears with confidence. I like that. I like that. I'm going to place that next to the Queen of Wands, the courageous, bold, passionate Queen of Wands. And I'm pulling from the Hummingbird Oracle. And I pulled Swarkente, which is the important ally of a leader in the island, Pacific Island spiritual beliefs. You are on the right path. Call on Swarkente for courage, confidence, and protection. Beautiful. Yeah. There's a lot about your path here that you are in real alignment with at this time. The King of Swords in the first house is clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So here comes the Seven of Swords again, and this does put me in mind of a long trend in which Aquarius, you encounter resistance often through others' thoughts and words. So there is a lot of resistance to moving along this path, doubting yourself, and you have internalized a lot of the limitations of the negative feedback, of the self-doubting that you have, that you still hold on to as a part of encountering this resistance consistently. And a lot of this resistance may be coming from family members or those you're very close to, or you may simply have a long history of encountering resistance. There's a way in which you are attempting not to allow this to limit your sense of value or your material resources. You are really understanding that the possibility of assistance for your projects is beyond your belief, beyond what you've known, what you've experienced in the past. And so you're holding that as a way of measuring in some ways your ability to negotiate for what you need. The Eight of Wands means you are continuing to pursue new contacts, new networks, new information. You're teaming up with people. The many people that want to include you in their projects, you're still making those connections and allowing yourself to be impacted by the ideas and the suggestions for concerted effort that you can make that will have a sizable impact. This feels like it's about the way that you are communicating your ideas to others, because you are in a position of negotiation here, of conversation, of convening ideas, pulling ideas towards you, gathering information, manipulating information or context so that you are included in something that will lead to an unexpected success, an impactful success. And this can literally be about the ability to make presentations around this idea, these ideas you're formulating, this path you're moving on, spreading this, presenting this to others, making contacts, building your network lists through those presentations. The Seven of Swords in the fourth house is clarified by the Two of Wands in the fifth house and the Wheel of Fortune in the sixth house. Yeah, you're doing an interesting dance where you are very clear about your expertise, your strength, your authentic direction, the way that you best express your gifts in the world, and an ability to know that to grow those, you must turn to unfamiliar resources, unfamiliar audiences or communities, new teams, new colleagues, as a way of expanding beyond what has been familiar. And for many cases, that has been limited. So you're absolutely, through consistently supporting those in your sphere, by consistently identifying ways that your colleagues and peers, your collaborators can grow and operate from that place of their strength, their gifts. You are actually creating, the universe is gifting you an opportunity to build something that will last, to truly invest in something that reflects your authentic voice, your authentic gift. And you are receiving more favorable attention as a result of this. It's almost feeling like your presentation of a proposal that you're developing is being met favorably by others whom you're seeking resources from. The Queen of Wands in the 7th house is clarified by the Three of Wands in the 8th house and the King of Wands in the 9th house. There's a particular partnership. It feels very much like a business partnership. It feels as though you are proposing something, you're putting a plan together, you're creating a proposal in partnership with another or with others. This partnership is providing you with the flesh to your bones, is giving you the heart of your proposal. In other words, the intention of your effort is being developed through partnerships. So it's interesting that there's a lot of resistance among those around you in your environment, but your partnership is unique to you. It's very solid. It's very inspiring. And you are in a position of absolute leadership here. There's a strong sense that you're taking this proposal, these ideas, and you're shopping them out into the larger world. You're looking at various communities afar. That's my word for long distances, unfamiliar, and you are making proposals that you are presenting as the leader of. You're also proposing the way these projects could be led by others. So your leadership is more of a model to how this effort, this project, this goal could be implemented positively. And that's part of this wonderful gift and power you have in negotiating with large groups, with large institutions, as well as with individuals. The Seven of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the Hangman in the 11th house and the Six of Pentacles in the 12th house. There's a part of you that really, really needs to retreat, needs to hang back, because the doubt, the sabotage you've experienced, the resistance you're getting is very core. It may be from specifically family members or intimates. It can be as the result of a history where someone always was naysaying your efforts, your ideas, your actions in a way that has made it difficult for you to move beyond that and understand that you are capable of countering any resistance through, ironically, an openness of heart and openness of mind, a willingness to be inspired, to be illuminated, always trusting that others have something valuable to contribute. That's what is actually helping you to work through this sense of resistance, this sense of being discredited or maligned in many ways, dismissed. And this is requiring a lot of energy, but this is part of how you're opening up, part of how you're learning a new way of doing things, how you're taking this feedback, this negative modeling you've experienced, and you have moved on in a way that allows you to manage all of your exchanges of energy. This is giving you a much greater sense of balance in your management, in your relationships, in all exchanges of love and money. So this is a powerful opportunity for you to be in the best position to share your resources with others, to manage, to distribute resources, but primarily, ultimately, to find a position in which you are receiving the benefits of your efforts as well as providing for others. And that's a historic default for you to take care of others because you're strong and you're smart and you know how to do that. But really, this moment is an opportunity for you to adjust that You're willing to do the work, but you also have to open yourself up to receiving the love, the recognition, the rewards of your efforts to be loved. And the possibility for that is very clear and distinct, particularly in the project that you're working on right now. I'm going to finally pull a Yogic Path Oracle, and I've pulled the Namaste. And I will look that up because I am unfamiliar with the cards individually, and so the beautiful guidebook, equally as beautiful as the cards in the deck by Sahara Rose, I will read from. And the Namaste is the goddess of radical self-transcendence. You're waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. Namaste, the headless goddess, has come to guide you in this massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. Kundalini, primal energy, is rising, and you have given up a role you once carried to step up more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in the state of transition. Namaste's gift is to transmute the darkest times into the most powerful of energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had and experience the inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.